Good evening, everybody. My name is Selamawit from originally Ethiopia and San Jose, California. I am in awe at being here because I was not even planning to go to college. I was not planning to apply to college, let alone Penn, until the spring semester of my junior year of high school. As an immigrant from Ethiopia, I had no knowledge of the college application process and prioritized getting a job to ensure the financial security of my family. Though I've dreamt of higher education and becoming a doctor from the time I saw many of my relatives pass away from yellow fever and malaria, I had to push that dream aside after I moved to the US in 2007. The harsh reality of starting life in a new country and struggling to make ends meet replaced that dream of education with the desperate need to do what is necessary to alleviate the financial burden on my family. However, all that changed after I found a Questbridge flyer when I returned to the Career Center office of my high school because, surprise, I forgot my pencil. It was that serendipitous flyer that introduced me to Questbridge, a nonprofit organization that links high-achieving students from low-income backgrounds to their partner private colleges, one of which is Penn. Despite the reassurances of many, I was afraid of getting too hopeful. It was a crippling fear that I would get hopeful about attending college, only to realize that it is a dream that is out of my reach because of financial constraints yet again. My anxiety and apprehension about applying to college eroded as I learned about the grant-based financial aid policy of Penn. The leap of faith I took in applying to Penn resulted in November 30th of 2012, one of the happiest days of my life. I spent that day with my stomach in knots and shaky hands as I awaited to find out whether I would be going to college. Seeing the words, "Hurrah, hurrah," on the top of my screen left me stunned, speechless, with tears rolling down my eyes. I, who began first grade sitting on dirt floors in a small town in Ethiopia, along with 112 classmates, was about to attend one of the top colleges in the country. Despite the joy I felt at receiving admission to Penn, I spent the second half of my senior year dreading receiving a mail that would ask for a fee my family could not afford. That letter never came. My fear of being too hopeful was so great that the realization that I will actually be attending Penn did not sink in until I found myself dragging my luggage across 34th Street, 3,000 miles away from my home state of California, in a city I've never been. Once at Penn, my involvements are fueled by my past experiences and aspects of my identity that are close to my heart. Due to the openness and opportunities of Penn, I have co-founded Kids of Dakar, a nonprofit organization that benefits marginalized young boys called Talibés in Senegal. Implemented a health and hygiene project that benefited 250 children with a $10,000 grant from the Catherine W. Davis 100 Projects for Peace Award. Interned in my hometown of Ethiopia, where I worked on HIV prevention amongst sex workers, some of whom were my former classmates and neighborhood women. Advocated for first-generation and/or low-income students by leading the Penn chapter of Questbridge Scholars Network. Thank you. And satiated my interest in developmental biology by doing genetics research. The vastness of Penn has accommodated the various areas of my interest while also empowering me to reach my full potential. I am able to thrive thanks to the mentorship of many and places like the Albert M. Greenfield Intercultural Center that have become my home. I am proud of Penn, not only for its rich legacy, but also for its ability to adapt to its students' needs to become a space where each student can thrive. I was able to witness this in my participation in the collaboration of students and administrators in establishing the First Generation and/or Low Income, or FIGLY, Center, which was inaugurated this past fall. Though I came to Penn with the plan of attending only medical school, my childhood in a country with scarce healthcare facilities and my involvement in college have shown me the importance of public health knowledge along with biomedical knowledge. Therefore, I plan to pursue a medical degree along with a master's in public health a few years after graduation. As for next year, I have recently found out that I, along with my best friend and fellow Penn student, Antoinette Zumanigi, who's here for moral support, have been selected as the recipients of a $100,000 grant through the President's Engagement Prize. Thus, Antoinette and I will be in Senegal next year to carry out Project Waivida. It's a project that will combine literacy and agricultural training to encourage young boys who reside in rural communities and have a strong heritage in agriculture to tap into their local economy. The project aims to curb the urban exodus of young boys in search of jobs by producing the next generation of business-savvy and innovative farmers who will take lead in the agricultural industry. The ability to attend Penn with a full financial aid assistance has transformed my life trajectory, as well as opened doors I did not even know existed. Penn has given me a means not only to change my life, but also to impact others' lives as well. I stand here as one of the many students of low-income background who are in this room standing among you, and otherwise, who are trailblazers, dream chasers, with immeasurable drive, capacity, intelligence, and grit. It is the access created by financial aid scholarships that have granted me the opportunities to shake off my fear, take leaps, and soar. And for that, I thank you.